Apparently, this is the absolute best guitar that you can buy for under $500, according to PRS and some of the people that they sent these out for to make demos on. And well, I'm neither of those. I'm just a guitar player who has had this thing for about 3 months now. This is the SE CE-24 with the satin finish on it. And I thought it'd be a pretty good time to give it a review because I have had it long enough to have a pretty good idea of what this thing is all about and whether or not I believe it lives up to the moniker of the best guitar that you can get for $500 or less new. As I alluded to in the intro, this video is not sponsored. I got this guitar with my own money a few months ago. If you're interested in buying one of these things or anything else music related, I do recommend that you check out Zounds though. They got awesome prices and great payment plans. There'll be a link in the description down below, and anything that you get from there using that link directly supports me and this YouTube channel. For the demo, before I do any more talking, we're going to get into some sounds, but I do want to tell you how we're going to be doing it for today. We're only going to be using one amp, the Mesa Boogie Mark V Comet. We'll be using the clean channel. We'll also be using the crunch, which is technically still part of the clean channel. It's just a different section that you can get to from it. And then finally, we'll be using the Mark IV channel for a little bit more aggressive sounds. Everything's going to be mic'd up by the SM57, going straight into the Universal Audio Apollo interface. Now, I've been a big advocate for the American-made CE-24s for years on this YouTube channel. One of the first videos I ever uploaded was me praising a CE-24 because it felt at home to me as somebody that I consider myself a Fender guitar player, and it was just so familiar. It was so easy to play. There was no issues with any of the fretwork. It sounded awesome. It was super versatile, and it really left a lasting impression with me to this day, and I still own an American-made version of this guitar. The Indonesian made one. This comes in at over $2,100 less, but it captures the same sorts of vibes to it. And really impressively, the playability isn't all that far off. The fretwork on this guitar was awesome out of the box. And that's something I've noticed from all the PRS guitars that I've had. It doesn't matter if it's been made in Korea, Indonesia, or America. They're really meticulous with the playability, and they want to make sure that out of the box, you're getting a guitar that doesn't need a total makeover as far as the setup goes to be able to be played out that night. And this guitar is absolutely no exception to that. As far as the sounds go, it is different from the American-made CE-24, and I certainly think that the amp that I'm kind of holding right here in the background here helps. It helps a lot because if you're using a quality tube amplifier, a lot of guitars are going to sound better than they normally would should you use something else. But for me and for my money, I think that this is an excellent value. That brings me to the thing that I alluded to in the beginning of this video. The claim that this is the best guitar that you can get for under $500. Does it have any flaws? First of all, one, to me, is very noticeable. It's something that I do feel is cheap, for lack of a better word, and that's the tuners on this guitar. Is that a deal breaker? No, not at all, but it's something that I do notice when I switch between this and the American-made PRS CE-24 that I do have. Pickups also, that's all about taste. Some people will say that these are vastly inferior to the ones that come in the American-made model, but I'm deviating from the topic here. I'm trying to stick to one thing, and I'm failing fucking miserably. Best under $500. Nonsense. You're only going to hear that from people that actually work directly at the company, and I would expect them to say that because they have pride in it and they also have a stake in the game. You're also going to hear it from people that are just shilling, and they're going to say whatever they can so that they can continue to get the next new guitar. It's a bullshit system, but it is what it is. You can't hate the player, you got to hate the game, and the game does suck. I don't think that this is the best guitar that you can get for under $500. I don't. I don't think there's any guitar that's the best guitar. Yeah, period. I think it's so stupid to label one guitar as the overall best. It's not accurate. It's just not. Some people, they're going to want a Tele. You can get a classic vibe for even less than one of these guitars. You could buy the offset Telecaster that has a Jazzmaster pickup, matching headstock, super cool guitar. You could just buy a copy Les Paul style instrument for under $500. Maybe that's more up your alley. For me, I don't think it's a valid thing to just proclaim a guitar the best, period, at any price point, because we all vary. We all have different preferences. Is this a very good guitar? Yes. Is it a very good guitar for $500? Absolutely. The PRS do a great job at making a guitar that is now almost $3,000 for the American version, much more accessible while capturing the main important parts of it in both the feel and the sound. Yes, I would say they did a good job in that. That's it. That's the review. Pretty solid guitar, 500 bucks. I got nothing really to complain about. Thank you for watching today's video. I know I realized that it was a little bit different there, but I'm really tired right now, and I'd love to turn the camera off. So before I do that, let me know in the comments section if you have one of these instruments, what you think about it. If you're on the fence about one of these things, has this helped you make a decision one way or the other? I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. Thank you for watching today's video, and remember, have a great rest of your day, play your guitar, turn off the internet, get outside. Bye-bye.